few days ago, after finishing my Weathering with You small talk, I went looking deep into my external hard drive, not for porn, but for old videos. Because if you aren't aware, the ones available on this channel right now aren't all the ones that I have done. I had many others in my original channel, but unfortunately that channel got deleted because copyright, fair use, and my own stupidity by signing my name with my artistic name and then changing it back for no apparent reason. Anyway, so a good portion of those videos are gone. I failed to save them, but others survived. Since around 2016-17, I also started uploading stuff to VidMe, a video sharing website that is currently dead. And after YouTube killed that other channel, I decided to save as many material as I could. And now, since I am trying to create consistency in my upload schedule, like at least one video a week, more if I can, I had an idea. Since I want some of those videos back online, why don't I just do that? They aren't perfect, but I'm proud of them and want to have them available in my current channel. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll release an older video in between newer ones I'm currently working on. And don't worry, I'll also put something in the thumbnails to identify that video as an old one. Because although I like them, the sound and image quality is far inferior to what I have now. And you don't have to watch videos I did so far back as 2016 if you don't want to. Anyway, enjoy! What's up, people? So, besides Jigsaw, I also saw in theaters the brand new Marvel episode from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor Ragnarok. And it was, well, a Marvel movie. You can probably guess by my tone of voice that I'm not the biggest Marvel fan on the planet. There was a time when I went to all the premieres and saw them as quickly as possible, but then I grew up and stopped worshipping Disney as this all-powerful deity. But even back then, the Thor movies never really did it for me. I despise the first Thor movie. That's currently garbage. The second Thor movie was better, but it was also boring and just meh. Nothing extraordinary there. And this one is kind of a combination of both. The only real reason I saw this in theaters is because Mark Ruffalo and Cate Blanchett are great, and I needed to remove the taste of alguém como eu from my mouth. And Jigsaw didn't do the trick. I don't know why this movie was made. Besides to make money. This is a very inconsequential film within the MCU. The only reason I could think of it for its existence is to... Well, you understand why in the final minutes of the film, but it doesn't really explain why you had to endure a 2-hour silly cartoon just to know that in the next Marvel movie, Asgardians might be living on Earth. And for an action movie, the action in it was terrible. Just awful choreography where you have omnipotent cartoon characters defeating extremely easy to defeat cartoon characters. And logic goes through the window. There was a scene with Thor fighting 20 or so scavengers, and he picks up one, throws him 30 meters into the air like he was nothing. And then all the other guys managed to somehow overpower, capture him, and even started to kick him. They were literally kicking flesh that could tear through Iron Man's suit. I don't know how they didn't broke their feet. I don't even know why Thor didn't just kill them. It should have been extremely easy for him. But then again, just like the movie itself, there was never a moment where it seemed like Thor was taking anything that happened in the plot seriously. This movie is a perfect example of style over substance. Every time a character was sad or experiencing a dramatic moment, that was ruined by the sitcom feel of the film and just overall convoluted tone. It's impossible to take this movie seriously. One minute you have a character grieving the death of his father, and in the next he's trying to make a joke about women or something. And that goes on forever until the end of the film. It's cringy moment followed by dramatic moment followed by cringy moment. And it just makes you wonder why you're paying to watch something that clearly wasn't made for your demographic. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, but without Drax or James Gunn. Without the one character that knew how to deliver jokes and the talent behind them. There was also this recurrent flashback that Thor was having every time he felt like a pussy, and every time it showed up, I laughed because it was dumb as hell. The way they add the flashback was something you normally see from someone who's trying to become a YouTuber but doesn't know how to edit yet. It was that bad. In the end, Thor 3 is just another glorified Hollywood group project with cameos from actors that have been great in other things, and lots of overconfidence and crappy special effects. I'm giving Thor Ragnarok a 3 or a 4 out of 10. Don't know which one right now, but it's definitely not a 5. This is not a good movie, despite the fact that it had everything needed to be the greatest Marvel movie ever made. Who had almost $200 million, Taika Waititi as a director, Kate Blanchett, Idris Elba, Jeff Goldblum, Tessa Thompson, Carl Urban, Mark Ruffalo, Anthony Hopkins, Tom Hiddleston, and Chris fucking Hemsworth as your main cast. There was no reason for this movie to not be at least exceptional. But it wasn't. Instead, you got something that you'll forget about in 2 to 3 weeks. Sad. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you like it, comment below, down below, leave an upvote for that Vidme algorithm, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!